NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers' versatile running back. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the 49ers and the Bucs, and it's coming up next.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the Bucs 16-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Ortiz. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Stuck for the loss by Devin White. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Shoves him away. And he works free. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he's in for a score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time. Now a give right side. It's Ortiz. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Levante David in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between?
Touchdown! What a great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Offense tried to get a little slick there and sneak the back out of the backfield and turn him into the primary deep receiver. But it was good coverage defensively, and they were able to break it up.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ortiz. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Now Purdy.
He's got him in, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Second down and 3.
Up the middle they go. Ortiz. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards. First down. It's Ortiz. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down. Just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
A second down throw for Purdy.
To the end zone, and the touchdown record is now his.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL, but I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say,
they'll run on first down. It's Ortiz. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On first down, Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He stiff-arms him, unable to corral him. He fights through. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Now a give, right side. Ortiz fighting his way through contact. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. That good for 22 and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Play action. Now Purdy.
That's It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They've got his man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Now a give right side. Ortiz powers through him, and he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ortiz. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Throw left side complete. That's Ortiz. It'll go as a gain of 4, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ortiz. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. On the other side, the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looked... Well, fans
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Niners, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.